Right, you have your arable land up there, planting stuff on, and then there's the valley, and the land on either side of the valley is common land. It goes all the way down, it's common land. It's and then on the other side we've got the arable again. Now over there, beyond them trees, about a mile away, is the capital city, Pliska, and a road came this way. It didn't take the modern road, which is that one with the trees, and I'm wondering if it went down and crossed the valley there and went up that other side. Look, that looks to be a very old track, that, and there is a ford there. I've actually walked across it. Maybe worth having a look at it when it's all this vegetation's died down. Free land, for anyone to graze the cows on. That in the distance over there is a burial mound, one of the kings of Pliska. Another one over on the other side. There's a skylight there, but it can't decide whether to sing or not. Oh, and cows in the distance. Way in the distance. Whoa. Right, I'm going to walk up there and see if I can get across to anywhere near that villa. If not, I'll go back to the left and through the other side of town. Phew, well, this was the road I'm looking for. It's a lot farther than it appears on Google. A little walk along there. Right, looks like we're into horses on this side of the road. More of those water. Oh, the donkey, Garata. Look at that, just on the side of the path. It's a sacrificial altar stone. Butcher the animal in there, take the blood out of that thing. Can't see any writing on it. Well, it's about, I don't know, 4 foot long, about 2.5 feet wide, about 2.5 feet high. Not the sort of thing you'd expect when you're out walking on the common, is it? Sacrificial altar stone. Right, I'm doing a bit of field walking in this cane field. Look, it's not sugar cane, it's maize, sweet corn, and found a few modern bits. I did find a blue-yellow piece of flint. Look at that, lying on the track. It's a shaped flint. I think it's out of a musket. Could well be a musket flint. There's a ditch running all the way along this road. Right down into the citadel down there, look. That's the fortress right in front of us. Farmers dug a few rocks out of the field here, look. Can't see anything that leaps out at me. Dug them up with a plough, look, see how it's gouged. But this one here, that looks to me like Byzantine brick, a Roman brick. And another pile of rocks the farmer's taken out of the field. Right, these are the ramparts of the fortress. I didn't realise it was so tall. Next time I come here, I'm bringing my car up this track. I've been up worse tracks than this in Australia. Yeah, that's the ramparts of the fortress. And the other one is there for some reason, and that goes that way. And up on the top of there, let's have a look at that. Looks like a graveyard. Hey, this is a graveyard. But it's Muslim. Right, the ditch around the city, it goes right into the distance as far as you can see. There's a tiny line of trees, and it comes right across there, right to that clump of trees in the distance there. Then it comes along around the back of the church. That's the church there, the basilica, and the basilica is a mile away from the fortress, which is there. And then it goes on until it takes in the town of Pliska, and then it goes back over there, comes back where those trees are, just here on the horizon here, and comes back into here. This must be some form of watercourse, which is why they've got this peculiar shape. I keep forgetting Bulgarian fields are about 10 and 20 times as big as English ones. Oh my god, I'm cream crackered. And I've got to go all the way back. There, yeah. So this is the result of my little preliminary field walk. Two very nice flints. Here, a tiny piece of very thin glass, rounded. Strange, sort of white on one side, really don't know what it is. This is a piece of very old pottery. Here, sort of, for the sake of it, let's say late Roman. And this, it's a, I don't know if it's stone or pot, but it's carved. No doubt about it, it is carved. But whether or not it's pottery, it looks like limestone, a type of limestone, but could be pot. But that's not bad for about 20 minutes, just looking through some cornfield. I might just pop along. I ain't going to walk it this time, I'm going to take the car. I can get the car right up to the site. Right, but we'll leave you with that. Okay, those are the ones I got with a preliminary little search. So I went back with the car. Instead of 2 hours, it took me about 5 or 6 minutes. I just drove right through the fields. And these are just walking. I picked these up on the surface, just walking through the field. Okay, there's pottery there. Old pottery, medieval and before. Nice markings on some of these pieces. This has definitely got a decoration on, but can't quite make it out. It's the way of all, isn't it? Here's just a pile of assorted little bits and pieces, not quite sure what they are. A piece there has got a bit of gilded decoration running across it. Here we've got the side of a pot, the bottom of a potluck, and the side. Here's another interesting piece. Not quite sure what. Right near a very, very, very old church. We're talking about 8th, 9th century. This is some of the concrete must have come up out of the floor. Tile there. That's a floor tile. Brought to the surface. A yellow floor tile. They had red and yellows in sort of diamond shapes. Nice piece here. I'm going to have to try and get this. Some really intricate decoration on it. I can't make out what it is, but I'll go back and try and find some more of this particular pot. Really intricate decorations, look. Not enough to make out what it is. And this, now this is a piece of bone. And your guess is as good as mine. Are they just scratches or are they inscriptions? I can see 2 T's, I can see a W. I can see a cross. But is it just my imagination, or is this piece of bone inscribed? There was an A on it, I can't see it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. There it is, look. You know, they look very much like inscriptions, but maybe, maybe not. And then when I saw that, I looked at that other piece of bone I'd found, and again, I'm quite sure this one's got an inscription on it as well, look. But I don't know what they mean. So this is, I know you're into metal detecting, fellas, but using a metal detector today was just an impossibility, so I just walked the fields. But if it's turning up this amount of medieval, Byzantine and Roman type pottery, then the fields are probably full of coins and stuff. But no coins, sorry. Maybe next time. Right, this is my 3rd night. Just put an hour in doing a bit of field walking. Found hundreds of pieces this time. Now I'm getting my eye in. So I'm doing a bit of cherry picking. There's a edge of a bowl. There's another one with a lip on it, look. Bigger piece with a lip. Very big piece, wavy pattern on the lip. Huge lip on it, look. And this looks to be some sort of little dish. Come across this sort of thing in Egypt. It was a cosmetics dish for putting cosmetics in. Another piece of black. No great decoration. But coming to edges, I mean, look at this. It's the bottom of a pot. Huge bit. Then we come on to the usual striations going all the way around. Nice big pieces. Bit here with a nice bit of enameling. This, I think, is the bottom of a candlestick, because it came out near an old church. A tooth, look. Hey. Probably, I don't know. And then I got some more of these really interesting squiggly bits. These are definitely unique. I mean, you haven't seen anything like this anywhere else on my travels. Nice do. And the last bit, so they're all pretty much anywhere from 1200 years old, from about 8th century AD onwards. This particular one, look, nice one. I think it's the spout off a coffee pot, teapot. That would put it probably Ottoman. When the Bulgarians were under the Ottoman Empire, the yoke of the Ottoman Empire, actually slaves to the Turks. That's why they don't really care for them at the moment. So that would put it about 1500, maybe 500 years old, from 500. And a chunk of flint. I like flint. It doesn't seem to have had any particular purpose, but I like finding chunks of flint. It's a little quirk. So there you go. Now that's it for this trip. But can you imagine being on here with a metal detector on a site like this, with all this occupation for the last 1200 years? And this is on the surface. What's underneath?